Ladies and gents, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is a new episode of Pair Trade Finder Pro where we are analyzing the pair DNA and THO, which are the tickers for Dana Incorporated and Thor Industries, which are two companies in the automotive sector. A signal was triggered by Pair Trade Finder Pro June the 6th as a consequence of Thor earnings release, which took place before the trading session. As we know, we don't want to trade through news announcements, but as we did in some other occasions, if we let the whole trading session to run to allow price stabilization, the pair can be traded. If you want to be even more conservative, you could have waited till early next session to get further stability, although results wouldn't have changed too much. First, let's analyze the set of parameters in our cheat sheet, as we always do. And you will see that most of the ingredients you would always like to have in a very single pair, marking this one as a superior option. It's worth to say that this pair has been in the Fast 50 series since November 2022. So you would have been alerted by the software to trade at least 2 entries, which were very successful. We always start by checking news. So if I go to Nasdaq website, there's nothing relevant around June the 6th on Dana. And we know that earnings release for this company was going to be July 27th. So we have almost 2 months till then. Dividends for Dana were on April the 11th, so a very clean leg on that perspective. Now I go to Thor Industries, and as already mentioned, June the 6th, they presented earnings, and it did trigger our signal, a fact that is well under our control and the reason to wait to the end of the session as highlighted previously. There's no other event affecting this leg, and dividends for Thor were going to be announced in July the 6th or 1 full month later, so no issues with dividends. So with that, we go to our cheat sheet and we mark green in news box. Earning dates we mark it with a yellow due to the Thor earnings release as already mentioned, and dividend dates is green. Now let's go to pair momentum. If I go to Dana price chart, I observe on the 6th an initial upward trend, so this is a good point to jump into the trade. Thor, we already know that is overbought due to the earnings announcement, and hence we expect a mean reversion, which is the core of our strategy. It's a green here. Ratio chart slightly decreasing last 2 quarters, but an almost flat behavior last 2 years. Anyway, we tag it with the yellow for coherence with these last 2 quarters. Standard deviation chart shows multiple signals at a very stable resistance level, and all of them returning back to media very fast. This is a very good chart for a pair. RSI was at 32, but more importantly, it does present a divergence with the ratio chart, so a follow-up reversion is highly possible. This box is a green. Volatility 1.81, well below our 2.5 threshold, so this is a green too. Correlation for the pair is above 72 and co-integration is 0.82. We would like to see co-integration above 0.88, but if you consider the correlation figure, it's a very good balance set, these two parameters here combined are quite good. So a big green here also. Take also a look to the P&L shape with 91% winners in 3 years and 11 trades. This is indeed a very good looking pair. Average net profit per trade is more than 700 and an average of only 9 days in trade, which we consider very fast. So finally, we got $1,135 in only 4 trading days. So as a final conclusion, this is the nature of pairs we include in our Fast 50 set. Very high quality pairs with a high probability of successful trades, as this one just analyzed. So get familiar with the Fast 50 set and you will learn how good pairs shapes. That will give you a very strong edge to your pair trading strategy. And with that, the only remaining thing on my side is to wish you safe trading and see you all in the next episode.